Hello and good morning. It's actually afternoon on this Saturday. It's freezing cold and I'm still sick. However, I was challenged by one of our viewers to a test. Recently, I made the statement that a 1.8 injector does not draw any more solution than a 2.3 injector. And my point in that video was to just the whole video was about, and I'll leave a link in the description, was about the idea that a 2.3 injector has obviously a larger diameter hole, and therefore it allows more water through the injector, and that's why the chemical, whatever you're shooting, SH more than likely, is diluted and has a lesser effect on the project. And then our friend and follower, subscriber, came and asked me to do a video because he felt like that, and he had heard that the 1.8 would in fact shoot more chemical. I hope I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, then we all win. Not only will you save more plants by shooting a 2.3 injector, but you'll also save more chemical. And that would be a win-win for everyone. So I'm going to go on record and say that I hope that I'm wrong. So this is what the test is going to look like. I have a 1.8 injector, and you'll just have to trust me that's a 1.8. I've got a bunch of them here, which, by the way, a 1.8 injector is rated for a 2.3 gallon a minute machine. And then over here I have the 2.3 injector, which is rated for a 5 to 8 gallon per minute machine. I don't have any orifice in here. I keep saying injector, but I mean orifice. I'm sick, okay? So I'm kind of all over the place. I do not have an orifice in the injector at this moment. I will begin with the 8. I'm going to tell you why. So here's how this is going to work. I have this big tube here, which is really just serving as a stick that allows me to put the 1/4 inch hose through here, and it guarantees that the 1/4 inch hose stays at the bottom of the bucket. Now I don't know if you can see it. I hope that you can see it, but I put a black mark right there, little magic marker, and that's where we will begin both tests. Now I am not trying to get ratios here. I'm not trying to see which one shoots a certain amount of ratio. I just want to know, does the 1.8 shoot more chemical than the 2.3? That's all I care about. If it's the least little bit, then I was wrong, and I'll apologize. Stick around to the end of the video for a little commentary on the whole matter. So I will start with the 1.8. Then we will mark the line where the 1.8 stopped after 1 minute. And by the way, I have my iPad here set at 0. We'll mark that line. We'll fill the bucket back up to the line again, the top line, and then we will proceed with the 2.3 injector. Notice that I'm doing this without any editing. All right, so here we go. Oh, I gotta put the, I can't think. All right, 1.8 orifice into the injector as such. Appreciate everyone and your concern for me, as I've been sick lately, not posting a lot of videos. All right, here we go. Oops. Hold on. Oh. Daggone it. Stick around for commentary at the end. Got some things to say. Okay. It is at the line. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know what I'm seeing. Okay, we have 1 minute on the old Clockarooski. Set that there. All right, shoot, what'd I do with my marker? Okay, I am going to turn it off just so I can find my marker, but you can see we got an inch or so. All right, don't go anywhere. Found it. All right, right where I put it, as my mom would say. All right, so I'm going to put the mark just above that. It's a terrible mark. Okay, I'm going to let that dry for just a second, and then we'll fill up to the top line again. Don't you just love unedited videos?
Okay.
We're gonna go with that. Let's see. All right. Gonna let that settle so we can take a look at our mark there. In the meantime, we're going to remove our 1.8. Right there. Put it back in the bag. Now we have a 2.3. Yeah, you just have to trust me that it's an actual 2.3. Yeah, because I'm going to waste my time out here on a Saturday when I'm sick. Probably should be with my family. Trying my best to make our friend feel guilty. Did I tell you there'd be commentary at the end? Okay, I have a 2.3 injector in the machine. We're right at our line there. It might be just to the top of the line where the other one was right even with the line. Anyhow, if when we produce our little test here at the end, if the water level is above our second level, anywhere above it, that means that I was wrong and that our friend was correct, that the 2.3 shoots less chemical. Okay. And I hope that I'm wrong. All right, so here, let's do this. Just a second, not even a tenth of a second shy. All right, here we go. Here is our test results. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. And so, sadly, I was correct on that. What we have discovered here is that there is no difference in the draw rate between a 1.8 and a 2.3. And I was hoping that I was wrong. I'm right. And I need to go on record and say that our friend never said that there was a difference, but that he had heard or that he was under the suspicion. I can't remember. So I was right. For once in my life, I was right. Here's why I shoot a 2.3 in the hot months, because it is so much more diluted, because it allows more water through the injector. And so I am, if it's working fine, I mean, if I'm killing algae and I'm cleaning houses, then it makes sense to do that, because I'm less likely to kill plants. That's the only reason I use a 2.3 injector. In these cold months, I've got some washes coming up this week, I will be using a 1.8 injector, because it takes so much longer to clean in cold weather with a higher rated injector, such as a 2.3. So, little commentary here real quick. After questioning me on the video and then asking if I would make a video, I mentioned that I didn't know that it was video worthy. I don't remember exactly what I said, and then I said if it does draw more, if the 1.8 does draw more, then it's not significant. There was no response from my friend, but he did go on to the WashTube University and say that he had asked a loser to make a video, and that the loser declined, and then he asked if there had been any others. Now, I think you were joking. Several others said, man, was this guy serious? Because there was no LOL. I think he was joking. It would have been better maybe to comment on my actual video and say, no, seriously, would you mind making that video? Because I don't mind making videos. Hey, we learn something. We all learn something. And if I can help the community right? If I can be a part of the solution, then, you know, we all win. So here's the commentary. Make your own video. You've got a YouTube channel, obviously. You can see how much time it takes to not only to wash, but also to make videos. It takes a long time to make and edit videos. So be a contributor. You had the question, perfectly legitimate question. Questions are warranted, appreciated, and respected. But if it meant so much that you really, really, really wanted to know, just do the test. Like, you obviously have 1.8 injectors or orifices. You have 2 points. Just do the test and then let me know, right? So I'm not mad in the least. Glad to do the test. I said I would try to do it within a week, and I did do it today, in fact, within the week. So I really appreciate you watching, sir, who commented. And then I appreciate everyone else watching. Thank you so much. So again, what we have proven here is that there is no difference in draw rate between a 2.3 and a 1.8. All right, I hope that helps. Mike, the sick but fresh rinse. And I'm out.